Man, this is exciting. It's so great to be with you all today for this historic announcement. Not just for this wonderful city, this state, the region, but for the growth of soccer in North America. My name is Heather O'Reilly, and I'd like to introduce today's featured speakers. From Major League Soccer, we have Commissioner Don Garber. Woo! Thank you, Don. From Tepper Sports and Entertainment, David Tepper. And the Mayor of Charlotte, Vi Lyles. Thank you to all three of you for being here with us today. Although I'm a Jersey girl by birth, I like to say that I'm a Carolina girl by choice. I came down here for college in the early 2000s, and quite frankly, I've never left. Besides representing our country on the U.S. women's national team for 15 years and winning the World Cup and Olympics, I also played collegiately at the University of North Carolina. And with the Tar Heels, we won the NCAA championship in '03 and '06. And over the last 2 years, I had the thrill of finishing out my playing career in style with the North Carolina Courage, winning the title of the NWSL championship in 18 and 19. I guess I've won a lot. But I learned to do it right here in North Carolina. So I'm sure that you can understand how much North Carolina, this community, and the incredible game of soccer means to me. And I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Whenever I've been traveling and out of town for a while and I come back home, I have this ritual of rolling my car windows down, blasting James Taylor's Carolina in my mind. And I just heard yesterday when we were practicing that when Alexi Lawless was the MC for the Austin announcement, that he played his guitar. I can't play guitar, guys, but I will sing some James Taylor for you. Because it's one of my life goals to always one-up Alexi Lawless. So please sing along if you know these words. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? And I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Woo! Man, I love this place. And that's why I'm so proud to be here for this historic occasion. It's been incredible to watch the MLS and see how far Major League Soccer has come. In 2016, the league had 12 teams, and here we are today to announce the 30th team to join the MLS. It's sure changed quite a bit since I was a kid with MetroStars tickets in New Jersey. Now it is my pleasure to welcome MLS Commissioner Don Garber to the podium for this very special announcement. Don.
Now, how about a great shout out for one of America's greatest athletes and somebody that's made Carolina proud. Thank you very much, Heather. And you know, this will likely be our last announcement, so I think that you've won up everybody by actually taking the stage and singing. Not something that I would advise anybody to do at a press conference. Hey, it is such a great day for our league, for our sport, and for the city of Charlotte. And I really want to thank everybody for joining us here today. The fans who are up there in the balcony. And to so many others who've been so part of an important part of creating this historic day for our sport. This is a historic day for Major League Soccer. It's a historic day for the sport of soccer in North America, and it really is a historic day for the Queen City. All of us together and all of you have worked so hard to create this reality, this dream that all of you had to bring Major League Soccer to Charlotte. We're going to talk about some of the people that made that happen here today. It has been a little bit over a year, a relatively short period of time, that our discussions really began to heat up. And there are really two words that defined our discussions with David Tepper, with your great mayor, and with the leaders of the corporate community, many who are here today. And those two words are ambition and community. And those are two words that also define Major League Soccer. That's why it's the right decision at the right time for our league, for your city, for David Tepper. It's the coming together of the fastest growing and most diverse professional sports league in North America, and one of North America's most dynamic and thriving cities. I'm sure that many of you know over the past couple of years there's been lots and lots of interest of cities looking to come into Major League Soccer. In the next 3 years, the league will welcome 5 new teams in Miami, in Nashville, in Austin, in St. Louis, and in Sacramento, and 7 new soccer stadiums. That's unprecedented growth in the history of professional sports. And Charlotte has always been a market of interest for us. There's a great, passionate support for the game. There's a booming job market, and there's just tons of energy and excitement throughout the city. Most importantly, the city and the Carolinas overall have a growing and thriving population of young people that are reflecting the diversity and energy that's been powering Major League Soccer for the last 25 years. But to get this over the finish line, we were missing 3 key components that are crucial to the success of all sports teams, whether they're here or abroad. And first, we needed a committed and visionary owner who believed in the sport, who believed in your city, and was deeply committing to investing in infrastructure in and around the community. Second, we needed a public partnership that will ensure that the club and its stadium, now and in the future, will be an important part of the sporting landscape. And third, we wanted to see the club embraced by the corporate community. So it all started with David. So once again, big round of applause for David Tepper. It's no secret that we wouldn't be here today without his ambition, without his fortitude, without his immense faith in MLS, and his commitment to this region. In business, he's got an incredible knack for identifying valuable assets. He also is a guy that when he believes in something, you know it's going to succeed. And he was laser focused on trying to bring MLS to Charlotte. And as all of you know, he really believes in the city. He's made a major investment in the community and in the region, and he really believes in the future of soccer in North America. And he'll even talk a little bit about his history with the game. We're proud to welcome you, David, to the Major League Soccer family. We're proud of everything that we are going to count on you to do to drive the explosive growth of our sport and certainly your team here in the community. And David's put together a great, talented group of executives that have been working both on the football team and also working very hard on bringing MLS to Charlotte. So I want to acknowledge Tom Glick and Steve Algeris. We look forward to working with both Tom and Steve in the year ahead to bring this team onto the field in 2021. I'd also like to thank all of our community leaders, and I'm sure the mayor is going to talk about them individually, and particularly the members of the Charlotte City Council. It's hard to have the courage to make those decisions, to make days like this happen. And I want to thank you, Mayor, and I want to thank your City Council for all of your belief in our league and your belief in our city. I think you really will see that this decision will bring jobs to the community. It's going to bring international exposure, even more so than you have today. And it's going to be connective tissue for so many different populations that are driving so much of the energy here in Charlotte. So I want to thank you in particular, Mayor Lyles. I travel around our country a lot dealing with mayors, and I think mayors are the politicians who get things done in the city. This was a very quick process, and when Mayor Lyles pulled us aside and said, I want to bring MLS to Charlotte, I'm going to do what's necessary to do it, I'm going to form a good partnership, and I'm going to be sure that I hold you and your owner accountable to the things that we need to deliver. Without Mayor Lyles, we're not here today. So thank you, Mayor Lyles. And it's no secret that any of us that are involved in business knows that this community has become one of the most vibrant and energized corporate communities in our country. It's also the home of a couple of our longtime sponsors. It's the East Coast headquarters of Wells Fargo and for Continental Tire, long-term sponsors for Major League Soccer. And several months ago, I met with a number of key CEOs. The mayor and David and Tom Glick organized a meeting, and all of them pledged their support to the club, but more importantly, talked about the energy in the community, about the desire to get connected with soccer and what soccer can do to empower new communities. Without the support of the corporate community, we wouldn't be here today. I also want to particularly thank Ally Financial. Early this year, they made a commitment to become a major sponsor of the club. I look forward to continuing to work with all of you. And finally, to our fans, this really is about you. We're going to count on all of you to do what you've done to support the Mexican national team, to support the U.S. national team, to support all those international friendlies at Bank of America Stadium. This is a soccer market. It has one of the most competitive and vibrant youth soccer markets anywhere in North America, and it's been home to some of the best men's and women's programs in all of college sports, not just college soccer, but the UNC program is the most successful college program in all of sports, and that's a real credit to the embedded community that we have here supporting the game of soccer. You know, fans have been a big part of our decision here today. I want to really say that while you're cheering all of us on the stage today, we're going to count on you to form a great supporter group, to buy season tickets, to show your rivals in Atlanta, to show your rivals in Nashville, to show your rival 6 hours north in D.C., your new team in Miami, and your team in Orlando, that the Southeast is one of the great powering markets, regions in North American soccer. So we're going to count on you when this team hits the field in 2021. So now the moment, the best kept secret in sports. All those great leaks from everybody here in this room. David, I'd like to invite you up to the stage for a really special moment. Not yet. Here we go. So now it's my pleasure to welcome Charlotte to Major League Soccer as our 30th team. All right. I'm going to put this around you. Thank you. And now your new owner, David Tepper.
You ready to party? Yeah. We're going to have one big party all season long for soccer in Charlotte. Every game, a party. I better thank a couple people here before I get going because I might forget later. I want to thank Don, our partners Don, Garber, Mayor Lyles, and Jeff Brown from Ally. When Don told me that we were kind of done on the soccer team, I called the mayor up and I said, "Mayor, I think I got a present here. I think it's the most expensive present I ever gave a woman in my life." So I said, "Mayor, Charlotte has a soccer team." So you know, people have asked me about my motivation. One of my motivations, and I haven't really told this story before. I coached my kids for 9 years in soccer, and you know, I won a lot of first place trophies. And they had a trophy at the end of the season where you had to try to win something, and all the teams, even if you had the first place trophy, you still had to try to win the Carpini Cup. And I never could win the Carpini Cup; always fell short. So I figured I might have to spend a little bit of money to try to win a different type of cup. So we're going to try to get this MLS Cup in Charlotte really fast. And nobody told me you could sing on stage here, and I love to sing, and I was trying to figure out to make a song when we're sitting there, and I don't know if I could. I'm trying to remember that if I had a pen, I would have wrote it down. It was something like, well, since I came to Charlotte, I found a new place to live. It's the greatest, it's gonna be the greatest city for MLS to be in. Listen, you know, this is going to be for Charlotte to have, for downtown, for summer nights in Charlotte, Saturday nights in Charlotte, to have games here for this city, to make its city live on the weekends, to bring people and fans down here for the, like I said, for the party to be all week long and have one long summer party of celebrating soccer in Charlotte. And, you know, the other things we want to do here and in the community, hopefully we can do with soccer and try to tighten up the community. And, you know, we talked a little bit about, you know, this market and what it means for this market. I think this sport, with all the new arrivals that have come to the city, we can kind of tie everybody together. And when you talk about this sport, what the power of sport is, we can tie in the millennials that have just come into this city. We can tie in different parts of the Hispanic community that really aren't served by sports here. And if anybody's come to a soccer game in the stadium when we had the Gold Cup down here, you can see the diverse crowd there. And that's what we're going to do. This is going to tie this city together. It's going to be New Charlotte. And there's that other city. There's another city down the road to the west. Charlotte is hot. Okay? We're the hot city. Screw that other city. Okay? We're going to have one hell of a rivalry. And you guys up in the rafters here, I'm counting on you guys. All right? We're going to get it done. We're really going to get it done. Anyways, I want to thank everybody that's here, and again, thank the commissioner and the mayor. And, you know, like I said, we're just going to get this party started. Thanks, guys.
Hey, guys, can you hear me? I'm up here now. Here I am. Thank you, Mr. Tepper, and perhaps we should start a band together. I'm excited. You're excited. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Everyone's excited. And we have a few famous friends that also wanted to send their love for the team coming to Charlotte. Check it out.
Welcome to Charlotte MLS. We are so excited to have a soccer team in the city. It's an unbelievable city, and we're really excited to rally around you guys. 2021, let's get it.
Steve Smith Sr. here. MLS, welcome to Charlotte. We're super excited, and we look forward to the 2021 season. Hey, if you need a backup or a starting goalie, call your boy. I'm here, I'm ready.
I'm NASCAR driver Jimmy Johnson, and I wanted to take a quick minute and welcome the MLS to Charlotte. The Queen City is an amazing city. We can't wait to have you here in 2021 and show our support.
Congratulations, Charlotte, and welcome to the MLS. I split my time between here and Atlanta. I'm looking forward to another I-85 rivalry.
MLS, welcome to the Queen City. I cannot wait to come check out a game. I know Charlotte really well, and you're going to love it. Let's go.
Hey MLS, just want to welcome you guys to Charlotte. From NASCAR races to football games to everything that happens in Charlotte, you won't find a more supportive city than Charlotte. So welcome to town.
What's going on is baby, man. Happy, proud, elated to see the MLS come to the city, man. Welcome to Charlotte. You know we more than excited to have y'all. Let's go.
Hey, this is Emily Maynard Johnson, and I just wanted to say welcome to Charlotte MLS. This city is amazing, and everyone is so excited for y'all to get here. And I am just so excited to bring my family to a game.
Trey Boston here, and I'd like to welcome the MLS here to Charlotte. 2021, seems like it's right around the corner. But since we got a little time, if you need a forward, you guys know who to hit up.
Hey, this is Cody Zeller of the Charlotte Hornets, and I'm so excited that our city finally has an MLS team. The city of Charlotte has been great to me, the fans have been great, and I'm so excited to see everyone get behind our new team. So good luck and welcome to Charlotte.
Hey, I'm Jonathan. This is Natalie and Kaya Stewart. We're excited to have MLS come to the Queen City. We can't wait to cheer you guys on during this season. It's going to be exciting times.
Welcome to the QC.
Welcome to QC.
That was pretty awesome. And now I have the honor of introducing Mayor Lyles. Mayor Lyles, please come up to this podium and say a few words.
I don't know how to get any more energy in this room, but let's go ahead and try it. You know, I want to thank Dave. I want to thank the commissioner. You know, in 1988, we got our first sports franchise, the Hornets, right? Here we are. Now, 30 years later, we're welcoming our third major league team to our city. Now, that's worth a hand clap. You know, some people often ask, well, why Charlotte? Well, what about the ACC Football Championship? What about the NASCAR Hall of Fame? What about the PGA? And in 2021, when the team is playing, we're going to host the President's Cup in golf. So we've got sports. We've got the 49ers, the Knights, the Checkers. We are a sports city. Oh, yeah, we do have the Panthers, exactly. But they came along with soccer, you know? So we have the opportunity here today. I want to share my excitement. I got my scarf. I'm waiting on my jersey because we will be all on this. Commissioner, thank you for all of the energy and effort that you put into this. I want to thank the people in this community that supported the opportunity for us to have a place that we know that soccer will work. I also want to thank Dave, and I want to say thank you to Nicole as well. You know, Dave has been an incredible leader since he came to the city. I had a chance to meet with him very early on, and he came here with a big vision, and he's followed through on it. He's always keeping the big picture in focus for what we're going to do. He knows how partnerships work. He continues to work to build the best Tepper sports organization. You know, one of the other things I think, he always keeps his word. He said that we would have soccer, and here we are today with Major League Soccer and a team. And you know, Charlotte thrives on public-private partnerships because we have a common goal. We know that we're going to grow our city. We know that sports can be a catalyst for the transformation that we think is important around the ideas of how we are welcoming and diverse and we're inclusive. You know, I think that the other thing I wanted to say, thank you, when we talk about change, you know, it's not just about the team. The headquarters will be at Eastland, and the new opportunities and there are new opportunities for transformation on the entire East Side. So we're saying welcome to the East Side to everyone. You know, it's also talking about the investment in our center city, a new entertainment district from the gateway down to the stadium. We're going to have a place that's just fun to enjoy, attractions all over in our city, center city, especially on those game days. Now, I don't do this by myself as mayor of this great city. There are a lot of people in here that voted for me, so I say thanks first to that. But more importantly, you have voted for a group of leaders in this city that have stepped up and stepped out to make this happen. So I want to recognize the Charlotte City Council members. I'd like for them all to stand, and I'd like for us to give them So we do this as a team. We know that we're ushering new opportunities on our east side and on our west side. I'm looking forward to working through all of the challenges that will still come before us. And I know that there'll be challenges, but as long as we stay with our vision and our partnership and our support, we will make this work. And I want to say thanks to the soccer fans that came to all the exhibition games. I want to thank the soccer fans that go out every Saturday and teach little kids how to play, and all of the people in this community that support our opportunities to grow. This day is really a testament to our city. I look forward to actually having people from other countries near and far, even our residents, to come in and play and support our team. I'm looking forward to that MLS championship as well, Dave. Oh, Cup. I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to pay for that one, y'all. You know, I want to say that this franchise is another opportunity for our city to come together as one. Men, women, children, families of all races and backgrounds will sit beside each other, cheering for our Charlotte soccer team. That's what being inclusive and diverse looks like, and that's the promise of our city. And that promise got a little bit bigger today. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you, Mayor Lyles. Today is a celebration for soccer fans not only across the Carolinas, but throughout the country. As Charlotte's team prepares to play in MLS just over 1 year from now, I hope that everyone in the community will join me in supporting them. For the media today, we are going to wrap up today's press event with a still and video photo opportunities, and I'd also like to remind everyone about the fan celebration event that begins at 6 p.m. at the Brewers at 4001 Yancey. Or it starts now, I guess. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Charlotte soccer supporters and fans around the country, thank you for joining us today for this special announcement. We'll leave you with a little taste of what you can expect from MLS action in 2021.
Off and running with the 24th season of Major League Soccer.
He's going to go between them, Elliot Nat, and he's going to try one. Oh!
Too early to pick your comeback player of the year.
It's a goal!
Joseph Martinez, 10 out of 10. Villa, one goal.
And Watson is there! First home goal in Cincinnati's MLS history!
Ozzy Alonso scores the first ever goal at Allianz Field.
And Rodriguez, oh, it's Nani for the win! For the win!
Welcome everyone to MLS Decision Day, presented by AT&T.
Bella curls it! There it is! He sets the record!
New MLS points record, 72 points.
Oh, he's curled it beautifully.
Single goal! Jordan Morris hat-trick!
To Esta. Gave his marker the slip and equalises.
Now Delhi, oh, what a fine score! Magic in the playoffs!
He has a chance. He scored! A third MLS Cup appearance in 4 years. Welcome to MLS Cup 2019. CenturyLink Field hosts a record crowd.